Charlotte taku hoa wahine.
Ko Maika taku tama. Riri taku tamahine. Ko Eira taku tamahine. Steve Conroy taku ingoa. By its definition, leadership involves people. In any environment, the mutual respect and understanding of others is crucial to its success. I believe that true leadership is not evident until solid, positive human relationships are formed. To form solid relationships, it's important to first know yourself and be comfortable with your own set of skills and challenges. To understand our natural tendencies, our default settings, and to be comfortable in this knowledge. To lead from within, as a colleague said to me this week. In my main roles of Head of Languages and Dean, I have tried to foster among the group a sense of self-worth and respect so that all teachers understand that their contribution is genuinely valued. I try to be visible and available, seeking out opportunities to engage with colleagues and do so in a non-judgmental and non-defensive manner. Over time, I've built up a foundation of philosophies and values that I try to base decisions around, and I have the conviction to follow through with my beliefs. However, I'm a good reflective practitioner and I'm not afraid to admit when I am unsure and ask for advice. I realise that the correct answer is more important than the person who gives the answer. My style of leadership is certainly based on the ethic of service. I know that my educational role exists largely as a means to improve the outcomes of others, and my success as a leader can only be measured as a byproduct of their success. Mentoring, encouraging, supporting, guiding colleagues are areas that I enjoy. Whether to a PRT or an experienced classroom teacher, form teacher or language teacher. I enjoy setting up processes and providing opportunities that affords colleagues more time or expertise to complete their roles more efficiently. Support the teachers to support the students is a mantra of mine. Rita Pearson states that every child needs a champion. An adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists that they become the best that they can be. I absolutely believe in this statement, but would begin the quote with every person needs a champion. Restorative practice has been an area of particular concern for me, and as one of the leaders of the implementation team in the school, and I have also been a facilitator. It has been fantastic to see the positive impact RP has made in our school environment. It sets a method for listening, taking time to engage in regard to issues, and a process for problem solving that has win-win outcomes, where the mana of all people can be kept intact. In terms of education, I believe the principles of the Treaty of Waitangi should be most evident in two broad areas. The first is the specific promotion of te reo and Māori tikanga in all areas of teaching and learning. All students should be able to learn te reo in a meaningful way, and tikanga such as pohuri, kapahaka and karakia should be a visible, prominent aspect of school life. In this way, all New Zealanders will have the chance to learn and understand the unique place that Māori hold in the history of Aotearoa. Secondly, the treaty specifically called for the formation of a partnership between Māori and Pākehā. In education, a range of partnerships are crucial in the process to improve Māori success within schools. As educators, we need to foster strong relationships with students. We need to know who they are, where they are from. As part of a group convened to investigate the implementation of recent ERO comments around Māori education, I gained student voice from Māori students and presented this movie to staff. It gave an excellent insight into the cultural context of senior Māori students and how this may impact on their learning and achievement. We must also grow partnerships with whānau and the community. This is a particular interest of mine, and at present I'm working on a process to introduce whānau conferencing from next year. An authentic ako relationship, I believe, necessitates the sharing of holistic, regular, strengths-based, extended conversations with significant members of staff who have the ability to assist the student with their aspirations. There are many exciting aspects of 21st century education. There are two areas in which I am particularly interested. Firstly, Sir Ken Robinson speaks of future-focused leaders and the need to change the model of education. He champions the area of personalised learning for students to raise motivation and intrinsic interest, rather than fitting students into the one-size-fits-all industrial model. I agree with him. Students are at optimum motivation when the learning is authentic, when the learning is based on their interests and prior learning, and when the learning has a purpose. I think that future leaders of New Zealand secondary schools must think innovatively to find methods to structure timetables, classroom spaces and teacher time to manage students' learning. It is a challenge, but we must endeavour to progress towards this new model. Wouldn't it be wonderful if every student had access to individual education plans throughout their secondary education? Secondly, the use of e-learning will be vital in any attempt to spread personalised programs across schools. This will not only enhance the learning but open up opportunities to modify the design of learning programs. It is the concern of school management to lead change in the area of e-learning. We need to think strategically about addressing the financial and academic impacts of moving toward a paperless classroom and be creative in providing opportunities for e-learning. I believe that if educational leaders create environments where human relationships are valued, where support and guidance are seen as paramount, where problem solving and dispute resolution is completed respectfully, where the backgrounds of students are valued and celebrated, where partnerships with whānau and community are continually sought, where students are viewed as individuals, and where the resources of the institution are creatively utilised, successful, well-adjusted, contented young people will enter society. And ultimately, that should be the aim of all educators. Thanks for watching this presentation. I've enjoyed the process and it has made me consider my own leadership philosophy. I hope my leadership journey continues with acceptance onto the Aspiring Principals program in 2015 and I'm able to become a more effective leader to colleagues and bring about positive academic and social changes to the lives of our students.